15th person has died from COVID-19 related causes, according to Public Health. Good evening, you're watching CMR Daily Buzz. It's Friday, January 14th. I'm Misha Allinger and thank you for joining us. The number of Omicron cases has reached 2,427 as of Friday's reporting, whilst 8 patients are hospitalized. The Public Health Department reminds the public that the South Sound Community Center PCR testing clinic is only for persons who have reported a positive lateral flow test. The clinic hours have been extended from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. daily. PCR results from this clinic will now state not valid for travel. Individuals who require PCR testing for outbound travel or other optional screening must use a regular PCR testing clinic, such as that at 131 McLendon Drive. These PCR tests are paid for by the individual. The PAC government is extending the COVID-19 regulations as it continues to work to address the issue of isolating with children. Work is ongoing on an updated regulatory framework, with a number of proposals being considered to traveling and isolating with children less cumbersome. Tune in on Monday's The Cold Hard Truth with Sandy to get the details of what the government is contemplating. In other COVID legislation, COVID testing at private facilities will no longer be free. Cabinet issued a directive today that allows individuals and businesses engaging in voluntary testing to be charged. Only where the Public Health Department has required that testing take place, such as isolation or quarantine exit testing or PCR confirmation of a positive lateral flow test, will the cost be borne by government. The change will impact all facilities providing testing within the Cayman Islands, including the Health Services Authority. Facilities that currently offer this service include the Health Services Authority, Doctors Hospital, Health City Cayman Islands, and Total Health. Venues offering lateral flow testing are available from the government's coronavirus website. No cost was set for testing. A man was caught on video over the weekend allegedly masturbating in the public at the beach. He has been identified as a serial sexual offender, Ronnie Rodney Ebanks. Ebanks has served multiple sentences in prison for sexual assault and attempted rape over the years and is known to be a repeat offender for these types of crimes. CMR understands the police are currently looking into the matter after a video of him went viral on social media. Police announced later in the afternoon that they arrested the 53-year-old man on suspicion of being idle and disorderly. He remains in police custody as investigations continue. Filipina Irene Garcia is likely heading to jail after the court heard the circumstances of how she stole almost $10,000 from 4 victims in the Filipino community. Magistrate McFarland heard from both the Crown and the defense attorney, Kathleen Ryan, who both agreed that the charges warranted a custodial sentence. Garcia used her employer's travel agency, Global Travel Consulting Agency, to issue fake e-tickets and travel itineraries to Filipino customers. However, she was using the money instead to fund her own lifestyle. Only 1 victim was partially reimbursed for their losses. Garcia will be sentenced on January 26th. A midday collision on North Sound Road on Wednesday afternoon has left 1 man in the hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. CMR reported on the incident earlier, sharing that the motorcyclist had sustained several broken limbs after colliding with a silver Honda SUV. The driver of the vehicle was uninjured. The matter is currently under investigation by the Traffic and Roads Policing Unit. In other police news, a Georgetown man has been arrested and formally charged with 2 counts of burglary in relation to 2 incidents that occurred on 1st and 7th January. 2 men were intercepted on Wednesday morning by officers of the Cayman Islands Coast Guard during routine border patrols. A package containing suspected ganja was recovered with the assistance of the RCIPS Air Operations Unit. Both men, ages 33 and 35 of West Bay, were arrested on suspicion of possession of ganja and other related offenses. They remain in police custody at this time. The chairman of the Liquor Licensing Board issued a reminder to bar and nightclubs of the restrictions on music and dancing on Sundays. Noel Williams shared that the RCIPS would be actively monitoring licenses for compliance. Breaches could result in prosecution or the non-renewal of licenses in September 2022. This is Misha Allinger. Thank you for watching and have a safe weekend.